having a nice midweek ride to Dinton Pastures. Rather novel. Never followed a two-wheeler before, so it's quite interesting. But the cadence is very good actually, so I can match him quite well. It's quite overcast, extremely muggy, very warm. It's like sitting in a sauna. And I reckon the sun will break out through this cloud later on this afternoon, and the temperatures will rise, but it's really warm now. It's incredible. Just going to pass through Windsor on our way to Dinton Pastures. We go around the back of Windsor. Windsor Castle is just at the bottom of this road, and we go through the back route. There's a little bit of rain in the air, but it's nice, refreshing actually. We're now past Windsor and coming out to some nice country roads. It's really nice with the trees. Beyond their peak now, I suppose they're thinking about shedding their leaves for the autumn, but they're still hanging in there. So a good road, this. Really nice long straight road. Used to be great on the Tandem, this one, because you didn't have to change gear, you just kept pedaling. But this is nice. The drizzle has stopped. It was only very fine, and it's still extremely close. But brilliant ride, great ride. I haven't been out to Dinton Pastures in over a year and a half. It's always one of my favourite rides. It's quite a long hill, this one. Morning. It's quite surprising what a comfortable speed Adrian is doing for me. He's got a double ring on the front, not a triple, and he spins really well. So it's a really comfortable speed. I mean, I'm in my top ring on straight runs to stay with him. I might not be in top, but I'm still in the top ring, and that's very comfortable. This is a superb ride though. It's nice. There's a long hill coming up soon, which should be interesting. I've never taken this up there. Right, it's going to be interesting. This is quite a long climb. Nice though. Not too bad. Adrian's got the edge on me though, I think. The nice thing about this time of the year is the smells, and on a damp day like today, everything's suppressed, so the smell stays down to the floor, so you get different smells of different vegetation, and it's fantastic. It's still very close, but I think if the sun come out, I think we'd start to have bit problems. There is a big difference in between what sort of traffic there is. I mean, I'm used to sort of riding on a Saturday and a Sunday, but just recently, as I've retired, I started riding during the week, and this is a Wednesday, and there's a lot more commercial traffic around, lorries, big uns trying to get by, which is quite spooky sometimes, but not too bad. But it's a definitely different class of traffic uses the road during the week. We've arrived. What an excellent ride. That's the first long ride to a different place I've had in about a year and a half, other than the normal rides I do. It's great being led because I could never remember how to get to this one. That's where we're going in there. It's a large cafe. It's on a couple of other videos. Okay, just had a lunch at Dinton. Well, I think it was this way. Yeah, I lost him for a minute. I couldn't think which way it was I went. Yeah, we just had a nice lunch at Dinton, and now we're on the way home. A different way than when we come, which is another really nice ride out in the country. I think we're running next to a motorway, I think, that's beside us, but we'll soon cut away from that. Starts to cut out into the countryside in a minute. And there's another big hill that I'm not looking forward to. But then again, I've never done it in this, so I know on the trike it's quite hard to get up on the, but I've never done it on this one, so we'll have to see. And this actually is easier than the trike going uphill. Trying to squeeze the lactic acid out of my muscles after a stop. Tends to build up a bit. Not too bad though. I haven't got any hills yet, so gives you time to push it out of the muscles, make them behave themselves. But hey, that's good. Hand trike. Brilliant, I thought he'd been in the Olympics. That was interesting, wasn't it? Yeah, flashy. It was a handheld one though, wasn't it? Just a little mechanical breakdown. Where I put the new derailleur on, the stop isn't set right on the lowest gear, so sometimes it just trips off the top and drops off, so I need to get a spanner on that, a screwdriver on that, and just give it a little bit of a tweak to make the stop just short of it coming off the other side. So no problem. It's not a problem now, it's just that's about the second time it's done it, and that's because I've done a quick gear change up or down the gears I should say, and it's just thrown itself off the bottom one. Not a problem, just a quick seat up, push it backwards and get it back on the cog. It's easier to do it than it is on a bike, to tell the truth. There's some blue sky starting to come through now as well. They did say it was going to be a nice afternoon. The sun should stop this from being so muggy. It's heavily muggy at the moment, incredibly muggy. Well, it's not as muggy as it was first thing this morning though. Not so depressive. It's nice of him. Usually they try and squeeze past you and knock you off the road. This is equally a nice ride back. The countryside and the little roads are fantastic. These are the sort of roads I love to be on. I've quite missed being on them actually. This is a particularly nice run. That's like I say, it's my favourite ride. Whoops, a bit bumpy. I don't have to worry about big potholes. Oh, well, only to a point. On a two-wheeler it's different, I suppose. That's the one, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah. Just went round a couple of twisty turns and I lost sight of him. Lucky enough, it stopped to have a look at his map and I caught sight of him. It's gorgeous, isn't it? we're not pedalling, but I'm having to put my brakes on because it wants to overtake him all the time. There's just no resistance, it just keeps rolling. Great road. This road always reminds me of Rocco Richardson, a really good bike rider, passed away a few years ago. I can always remember seeing him plodding down here with a group of people following him. Brilliant. Getting lots of horse boxes around here. The idle rich live around here. I think Adrian's beginning to flag a little bit because I keep catching up with him now. I think he's getting a bit tired. I think we'll stop off at Windsor and have a coffee or something. Another bit of cake, I think. We're not far to go to Windsor. It's been a great run though, well pleased. Back in the outskirts of Windsor now, so nearly at another tea break. You have to start watching out for the traffic now because it's getting near going home time. We've got the school run beginning now. Okay, that's basically back to where we came in, so I'll call it a halt for now. That was a great ride, really enjoyed that, and yeah, so we get a few more in before the winter starts. Got to watch out for the bollards. Last tea break of the day. Oh, I missed that. Shut up. I missed that.